I'm so sorry, Taurus. I don't know why I act like a poopy head. I don't know why. No, mommy don't act like a poopy head. But Taurus, there's a lot of people showing up in this reading, okay? A lot of people that wanna date you. There's a lot of people that's showing up that's reminiscing over you. Um they getting aggressive about it too. See? They got all the dogs crying. It's a sad day in the tower world for these energies. That's what I'm seeing here. You have multiple people that are trying to get you to acknowledge them, Taurus. You have multiple people that really want you to believe that they're getting some help. Okay, they've been getting advice. They've been working on themselves and stuff like that. I feel like these are people that it's been a struggle, an uphill battle, back and forth energy. Some of y'all, they've had multiple different personalities. You don't know which one you get in today. Turn it down for me, Joe. You don't know which one you get in today. 1 minute they nice, 1 minute they salty, 1 minute they jealous, 1 minute they combative. Yeah, lost at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to get into your energy, Taurus, because y'all know how I do. I always start off with connecting with the energy that this message is for, so that we ain't got to waste nobody's time, okay? So, if that resonates for you, where you have a lot of people that are in regret over you, it's not one person. I'm going to repeat that over and over again. I think about you over and over again. Taurus, I got your energy as someone that's like, if they were honest from the beginning, all right? I feel like for one of the persons, you feel like if they weren't playing games or being confusing in the beginning, y'all could have been something. You would have been willing to hear them out. There's another person that you feel like if they weren't exploring other options and leaving you on red, you would have been willing to give them the time of day. There's other people that feel like it's like now they're stuck to some type of situation, or they're trapped to a situation, or they're in confinement, or they're mentally stuck in their head over you. And damn, Taurus, you looking at them like, well, as you should. Now I'm just a figment of your imagination. I'm just the sweetest dream or beautiful nightmare. Either way, I'm gonna tattoo your name across my heart. And I hope it rains, not even. Yeah, you have innovation and status. Okay, innovation and status. So you're moving beyond this status quo. You're moving beyond this. I feel like a lot of y'all are like about to, you're leaving tax brackets. You're going to notice a whole heap of people attracted to you, but they have higher positions of status, or higher, they're like bigger sharks, bigger fish in the sea. I feel like this was trout. This was trial and error. This was practice. But some of y'all are really about to hit the big leagues. And they know that you're moving on, Taurus. That's what they feel like. They feel like you for real this time. Like you ain't going back. Like you too hip for their game. You too hip. You too good for school. And they kind of like low key real jealous. Because you're so mysterious right now. Like, I'm picking up this energy, Taurus, where you're coming off extremely mysterious. No one really knows what you're up to. No one really can, like, meddle around in your energy. Your thoughts are dominating your feelings right now. You are not in your feelings. Emotionally detached, moving on. Friend, family, fro, it don't even matter. Because I feel like you're just standing up for yourself. Like at one point, the words used to get to you, but not no more. I'm picking up this energy where you don't even bother by the things that people say about you no more. It's like a compliment, even if it's shitty. So turn the oven off for me. Yeah. order. You're doing things out of order. Oh, you're doing things out of the regular order, the regular expectation. Okay, you're going the opposite way. You're dressing different. You're not looking, you're looking happy. You're just doing shit that just makes a person feel like they analyze your energy. They analyze your personality traits. They analyze when you're in a good mood, when you're in a bad mood. And right about now, I feel like the changes that you have made is making you feel brighter. It's making you feel lighter. You're feeling like the sun and the sky is opening up for you. Yeah. Now everything that you were willing to do for this person or these people, you're giving all of that love back to yourself. You're giving all of that light back to yourself. You have literally snatched they soul. You snatched their soul. But some of y'all got people lusting after you, and they wanna teach you. You got people that want to teach you a thing or two. Now, when I say teach you a thing or two, I'm not talking about like control you. But if you ain't never had a person to, like, I'm hearing, where is Mr. Right? Have you seen her? Travel all around the world. If I meet her, meet me on the town. So it's something about Mrs. Right, Mr. Right. If you've never had the right person to treat you right before, or you've never had someone get to know you the right way, that there's a right way of going about things, and then there's a wrong way about going about things. There are some as well that are on your ass, Taurus. Yeah, like you're eccentric. And they love that about you. And they feel like they could take the heat in the kitchen. You don't scare these other ones. First comes love, then comes marriage. Like these are people that are about to be coming towards you. They want to do things the right way. They're not going to want to rush into a relationship with you, do things the fast way and X, Y, and Z. They may come off a little squarish, but at first glance, but underneath it all, ain't nothing about them a square, okay? The radius around that. They know the circumference. Okay, that's what they had said. So you got some old, a little bit of new, and a lot of blue. You got a lot of blue. Somebody may meet an officer, okay, that want to lick you like a lollipop. I heard Lil Wayne song, Mrs. Officer. All right, she could be a female officer. So let's see. Spirit, what does this person need Taurus to know? They hurt, Taurus. They hurt. You done put them in time out. You won't let them roam around like they used to. You done put up boundaries, Taurus. I'm telling you, Queen of Cups. You done took your love away, Taurus. 9 of Cups. They're saying you were the only thing that made them happy. And then there's also someone that views you as this Queen of Cups energy. Now, the Queen of Cups energy is coming off in a positive light. Okay? Like, you have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of compassion. You have a lot of unconditional love. But you handle your love with grace. What I'm seeing here, male or female, like you're not giving from an empty cup. You see her cup here? It's illuminated. And the right type of person that knows how sacred your time, your energy is, Taurus, you have to be selective about this. You have to be selective because there's times where you're not going to be able to argue with someone or fight with someone. There's times where you're going to be tending to your own cup and refilling yourself. And whoever's dealing with you got to be willing to allow you a lot of space and a lot of time to repair yourself or to rejuvenate yourself. whoever this person is, they understand. They're saying that they know that nobody has ever really fought to protect and honor that about you, or that you need that. You've had people taking it personal that you're not as accessible or available, because Eight of Cups is telling me with coaching that either you are a coach in some way, life coach, doctor, lawyer, I don't know. Either you do something of that requires you to be of service. I don't care if you're a representative on the phone for a hotline. That is being of service. That is you having to pretty much coach yourself to sit in that chair all day and communicate to people on the other line and offer services and goods. That is still you operating from a space of love, because you're going to have to use empathy to talk to those customers, right? This is what I'm seeing here. So this person is saying that they already have the knowledge. They already know that. But then there's also other energies, which I'm ignoring, that feel as if you're being selfish with it. So I feel like you have willingly walked away and let go of anyone that you feel like you have to teach them how to love you. You have to teach them how to cherish you. You're not in the business of teaching nobody shit. Queen of Cups energy. Yes, I know that you love me, but you're not on my level. So I only have two options. I can sit here and teach you step by step how to line cans on a cabinet. I can teach you step by step how to flip a burger. I can teach you step by step how to fry some fries. But I cannot do that anymore. Because if I do that, then I will be ignoring my own obedience to my heart and to my soul that wants to go somewhere else. So yeah, I can kind of see, I mean, it's sad for the past people, but you got someone on your line, Taurus, talking about Habibi. That's what I said. 9 of Cups. I'm the person that you've been looking for. Okay? With the damn night, this person is saying they take their time. 10 of Pentacles. They have the stamina. Not somebody is saying they got stamina, Taurus. 9 of Pentacles. You're the person that they've been wishing to settle down with. 10 of Pentacles. Who is this? Let's get some telltale signs. Strength card. I heard just chill. Just chill. Like chill, Taurus. The Model and the Rebel. Couple outlaws. Disobedient outlaws. Y'all don't like to follow the rules. The title. Modern day love situationships. We have Venus and love. We have Mars and passion. So this could be like, y'all could have opposite. This could be like someone that you've done a compatibility chart on, or something like that, because I'm seeing synastry. Okay, so synastry could be a significant thing for some of you. Maybe learning about the nature of your love and how you love and what your love languages are. You may be really diving into your Venus sign, your Mars signs, and seeing what's compatible in certain placements, how you guys work together or complement each other. There's also a call here. This may be someone that you feel like you can always call on, or this person feels like you're someone that they can always call on. One call, that's all. What the fuck? One call, that's all. One call. I don't know why I'm hearing nationwide is on your side. We have the poly. So for some of y'all, there's polygamy involved, or open relationships. That ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but I am seeing it. And then this woman got a Taurus sign on her bag. You see that? Yes, you can use that. And then we have moon, light, and student. Why do I get the feeling that someone may be looking at you, Taurus, as if you Like you possess all of the qualities or the traits to be groomed for like a polygamy lifestyle. Like you understand the objective or the assignment. I'm seeing that. Because you got student and moonlight. Someone secretly feels like you try to live your life differently, or you try to have a normal life, but nothing about you is normal. That's for someone here. And then I'm seeing another message where a lot of these past connections may feel like you are under some type of illusion of someone else that you are romanticizing, but calling it love, but it's really lust. Like you're giving up real love for a connection of power, glory, or something like that, to be, I don't know, kept or something. It doesn't feel like kept, but more or less like reserved or secluded from all the other options, because I am picking up a subtle territorial energy. The elder. Just got chills all over you. So you got ancestors around you a lot that are helping you with elder and the path. You have ancestors that are helping you like sort through all of these, sort through the darkness, sort through the files, go through each relationship connection and really evaluate how you got there, what you did, how, what you don't want next time, and really love on yourself. Continue healing yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Amp yourself up. So I feel like you're being encouraged to boss up. And you have every right to shine. You're not meant to shy away or hide from this position. It just comes with the territory. So I do feel like you're being prepared. Okay? And then you have flexor here. So I feel like somebody may tell you like, oh, you're flexing and oh, you've changed. You have influencers. Someone may use your platform or something that you do as a way to be condescending about what you do. And I feel like it's because they want you to be like covered up, or they want you to be an introvert. They secretly don't like when you get a lot of attention. Something about you getting way more attention. You damn, we have Soul Tribe, Parenthood, Big Chop, The Mask, Model, Queen. Yeah, someone is targeting you. I do feel like a couple of people are targeting you in regards to how you are enjoying your life. I feel like at a period in time in your life, you had to work very hard to get where you are. And with Elder and the Path, you're being guided to, sometimes what can happen, we can get stagnant in our life and just focus on, work, responsibilities, and doing things, that we stop having fun. We stop living because we're kind of buying ourselves more time in the love area, because you haven't really gotten that person that you would want to put down the other grinds for, right? So I do feel like you have been in a long-lasting relationship, or you are in a long-lasting relationship with your pockets, your pocketbook, your pockets, your wallet, your money, your shmoney. But now that you are getting older and you're maturing, and all of these connections have been delayed in so many ways, due to whatever reason, like out of the frying pan and into the fire, like from one situation to another, is always something going on. I do feel like your ancestors and your spiritual team is like helping you date again, helping you heal so you can put yourself back out there. Because I do feel like there are plenty of fish in the sea. There are more people that you will meet. Six of Wands. On this journey towards this, standing your ground is your personal power. So let's see. Yeah, all we got is some chatter. That's all I hear over here is gossiping, chatter, a lot of bumping their gums, gum bumpers, clownfish, okay, that left the reef a little too soon. They left their mama house a little too soon. They done bumped on their head. Now they done fell down. So I feel like you're leaving everyone to their struggle. You're leaving everyone to their pain. You're leaving all this past options. Like, stay in your struggle, stay in your situation. You don't got to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me trying to change your mind. You don't have to worry about me trying to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Seven of Wands. I'm outnumbered anyway, goddamn. Y'all have that. You believe in one way, keep it. I'm going to go this way. You go that way, I go that way. And everyone live happily. But I feel like someone is like, no, that ain't you ain't gonna be able to do that. Nope. And it's like, why is someone so invested on you wrapping something up? Why are they so hell bent on you taking this personal stance? Because they want to take that power from you. They're mad at you about something. Why is this person mad? This person feels like you took that personal power. Why is this person so mad at Taurus? Devotion. Oh. See, this person is so mad because Cain and Abel. You and someone else was quite able to do the same thing. However, you operated in the spirit of Abel. You gave the best of what you had. You prepared the table for your ancestors in the best way you knew how. You gave the best of everything you had. The best of your money, right? The best of your food. The best of your time, your energy, and your devotion. You gave from your heart. Real love. And whoever this person is, they gave their last and thought it was love, right? Well, this is the last one that I have, and I gave it to you. But the reason why it's the last is because it's the one that they would have picked last. It's the one that they felt wasn't as good as the first one they ate. It's the last of the bunch. But from their heart space, they felt like it was the least worthy, the least of their crop. But it still qualified. It should qualify as something. So this person isn't being acknowledged by the spiritual realm. The divine isn't acknowledging them because they found that their crop, their harvest was, yes, it was good. Yes, they reaped many blessings from it, but they only gave the worst version of themselves. And then called it the best. Reverse psychology. I'm going to have you think that because I'm giving you my last, that it's the best I have. But that's a mentality of lack. I spent all the money up, and I'm going to give you whatever's left in my bank account. I ate all the food in the kitchen, so I'm going to give you whatever's left because now I have nothing and I'm expecting you to give back to me. But before I even fed myself, I didn't even think you were worthy enough or you deserved to have the first of your best, right? There's something about the first, like both of y'all are offering the same thing, but there's just something about the way in which you offer what you're giving, Taurus, is from a place of love, real love, genuine love. And whatever this person is offering or has offered the spiritual realm or prayed to God about or their ancestors, it's for selfish reasons. It's because I feel like the idealisms of their belief systems and their philosophies outweighs happiness. It outweighs what someone else wants. They're struggling with letting go. So it's like a Cain and Abel strife. Because now this person they're so angry because they feel like if you didn't outshine them, Taurus, they wouldn't be in this predicament. If you didn't shine light on, if the ancestors never knew that their offering was shitty, they would have never had nothing to compare it to. But that's a very condescending way to even view the spiritual realm. Like, if you were never parading around to be this extremely devoted person, you had to do too much, Taurus. You had to go out there and shine too much, flex too hard. And I feel like it's your silent flex. You ain't, this is telling me you ain't say shit. You ain't do shit. Your works speak for itself. Your actions speak for itself. The way you handle business and your reputation speaks for itself. So this person is mad because they feel like this is not a real devoted person. This is the type of energy where if someone is offering them a better deal and they're to come out on top, they would strike that deal and compromise themselves and call it devotion. But you have the type of devotion, Taurus, where when you feel like something is right, you stand up for it, even against adversity. You die for it. That's the difference between you and someone else. Someone else feels like, well, I ain't doing that shit. There's coward energy here. You see devotion here. And this was a test. So both of you were put to the test. And one of you switched up and reverted back to a way of being, thinking, or behaving. And so now everything that they could have had with you will only be a figment of their imagination. Because you have transformed 10 times over. And they're so far behind because of their stubbornness, because of their ego, because of their pride. Now they want you to sit around and wait for them to, have their metamorphosis 6-7 years down the line. Like, this is just the first year. Give it another year. Give it another 3 years. That's time that you can't get back, Taurus. But you're investing in this person that even their ancestors won't invest in. You see what I'm saying? When a person's ancestors will side with you over another person, that ain't good. That's real shame. That's real dishonor. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Look at that. So this person is being stripped of their power or of their influence, their voice, their ability to perform wonders is being stripped from them. And they feel it's like they're going through stages of grief, anger. The star, watching you shine is really making them feel all types of emotions that they never thought they felt before. Damn. And so the first thing that they want to do is come and conquer you. Make it make sense. The first thing that they want to do, like Boo Boo the Fool, is come and conquer you. With that type of devotion, can you ever really be conquered? Can you ever really be captured? Can you ever really be harnessed? But I mean, they will try. They will try to make the biggest cage or house to put you in. They'll try to make the biggest chariot to drive you in. They will try to make the biggest vase to place your energy in. They would do a lot of shit to be considered able in the eyes of the ancestors. Because it's like you transcended that physical vessel every time they keep sacrificing you. Look at that. This is what this is pretty much saying. Like, Cain slaughtered his brother. his entitlement, his ideals about him being the oldest should give him or guarantee him the principle of his inheritance versus the way in which you show up and you deliver and you put your love in everything. Why would they want that? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I need to see idealism because this is like the root of this situation here. At least I think it is. Don't quote me on it. This is selfishness. So selfish. And this person may be telling you that you're selfish. So we have Sun, Fortune. We have Aquarius, principles. I was saying principles. And then we have humanity. So this is Sun and Aquarius. The menstrual pipes accompaniment to the eccentric journey of a dignitary casually riding a mule, a mule. The rider carries a cornucopia in one hand and a wand in the other. Above, an angel pours the free-flowing Aquarian wisdom on those below. Sun and Aquarius character would be defined as having an unusual, determined, and sometimes stubborn temperament. Such types are not too concerned about what others think about their beliefs and behavior, and so may be considered original, if not downright eccentric. Questioning old, stick-to-the-mud ways and exploring the new is very much what Aquarians are about. Mental achievements are most important to Sun Aquarius types, and their quest is a constant exchange of ideas with others in order to fix their own beliefs. Their needs cause them to gather around them friends and acquaintances of all shapes, sizes, creeds, and colors. Sun Aquarians value interesting friendships with inventive or scientific people, and anything new, novel, scientific, or gadgety also has appeal. Essentially, a person of the 21st century, the Sun Aquarian keeps up with the times and supports the causes that take us into the future. It is with this latter concern that people with this planet sign combination may find real satisfaction bringing their sympathy for human problems to idealistic and good causes. When this card occurs in a reading, it often indicates help from friends with power and influence. It shows that taking the lead in a group activity could be rewarding, especially if the cause arouses the questionnaire humanitarian instincts. Events, eccentric behavior, an original idea or invention, involvement in an attention-seeking act, sudden upset, lateral thinking, and influential acquaintances gives a helping hand. So I feel like whether you have Aquarius Sun in your chart, that doesn't matter. These are just energy oracles, right? Of the Sun. I feel like with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, at some point something began to shift into the desire for attention. And some way, somehow, it has created limitations and fears. Like when you don't get that attention in return, or you're not getting the validation of that, it can put you in a mental prison, right? Mentally, you start to feel as if, wow, what keeps you from working with other people or going back out there is the fear of ever being duped again or manipulated again, the fear of falling down again. So those ideals have a double-edged sword, one that can wield, great conversation and perspective and create wonderful conversations, a plethora. But it can also be the thing that makes you complacent and keeps you from pushing forward. So I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here. Which is probably what is creating, like, the next time a person sees you, or the next time a person, it's like they're dreading the next time they have to come eye to eye with you, or they dreading the next time they have to see you, because they feel like they're in a position that they never was able to perceive themselves being in, which is an ego thing, right? So now, because they have that idealism of being the first to do something as being the best, conqueror type of energy, it's difficult to see someone else get ahead or to outshine, because they feel like, well, what's different? So yeah, I feel like these energies are analyzing you, Taurus, like, what's so different or better about you that I didn't get picked, or I didn't have what you're experiencing right now. Six of Pentacles. So Taurus, you're pretty much saying, like, you would be a fool to go back to anyone in your past. You would be a fool to Six of Pentacles try to you're saying, like, you would be a fool to try to turn yeah, we just gonna leave that right there. They pretty much saying, like, you would be a fool to go back and repeat a lesson. You like, I'll wait. I'll wait for the right one. I'll be patient. That's what I'm seeing here. King of Cups. Well, hold up, god damn it. Taurus, do I feel like you have your eyes already? Or is it an energy that you have already? Because we have the King and Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. It's a toss-up. Are we getting a toss-out? Like, I feel like it's a 50-50 chance. But you are leaving it up to your ancestors to make the final call or the final decision. Final countdown. And it's almost as if you're at the final countdown, like, please, Spirit, let this person get their shit together. I feel like, let this person have that awakening, complete that spiritual awakening. And it's like the fire hasn't even really, like, the smoke has reached, right? But the action hasn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? This person is still hiding. They're still hiding behind a mask. They're still sulking over regrets and things like that. So it's like, even if you were to come in, all they'll say to you is like, I don't deserve it. They're still in that phase of like, where you been? You've been missing. Wheel of Fortune. They're still having a perspective shift. It's been a long ass perspective shift too. Nine of Pentacles. I'm tired. This person may work a lot, or they pull a lot of hours. You see here the Nine of Pentacles? This is like a lot of hours. Work a lot. Four of Cups. Again, it came out anyway, the Four of Cups. This person, they're like a workaholic energy. They work to prevent themselves from feeling anything. Temperance and the Sun. So I do feel like this person is going to, like, seeing you shine. There's someone that seeing you shine makes them happy. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing you shine makes someone happy. There is someone else that but it also breaks their heart, because they feel like they They failed you. Then there's another person that is, they got their eye on you. I got my eye on you. You left your mark on me. I want your devotion. 'Cause you're a good, you know it. And that person ain't talking either. The Hierophant. How you're going to know this person is they're going to want you to sign on the dotted lines almost instantly. This is someone that's going to want to be like, your left hand, place it here and start signing away your life. They ain't going to want to just be courting you and dating you or vice versa. They're going to want to lock you down and it ain't no switching up. They're going to want the deed, the contract to be done. Finito. Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, it's going to go by real fast. This is going to be a quick, they want to make a quick, abrupt decision. Let's get married. Let's be together forever. Let's do it. But careful with that. All right, watch them because they might steal your chain. Because somebody literally is, they're a little too, you got one that's a little too eager to get you to the altar. And then you got another one that's a little cold and emotionally unavailable. They're a little toxic. I can see that. They a little toxic, Taurus. I mean, if I'm going to be honest. Yep, they are. They are a little toxic. This King of Swords energy. But they're very blunt. They're very truthful. They're very honest. You won't ever have to worry about this person lying to you. The Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like this person obsesses over you. They obsess over... Like, they obsess over something. Hold on. Sorry, I'm hitting the microphone. They obsess over something. Try. The Devil, the Ten of Wands. They obsess. This person's a fantasizer. They fantasize a lot. Like hours and hours and hours. And they may make small little offers, but for the most part, they look forward to seeing you like a child in a candy store. They look forward to seeing you work. They look forward to seeing you do what you do. Like, this is someone that will literally go to your store every single day and purchase one candy bar a day. Forever. Because they're like, oh, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing here. Ten of Cups. They're happy to literally just feel like this is someone, Taurus, in your life that has two sides to them. They're cold to the rest of the world, but to you, Taurus, you can have whatever you like. You can do whatever you want. Don't ever think that you're in the same shoes or category as anyone else. Don't ever have to think like that, Taurus. Don't ever think that. Ten of Wands. This is someone that wants to have new beginnings with you over and over and over again. This person also may have the same type of emotion towards multiple people. You know, they may have the same emotion towards multiple people. Like, they feel like this about a lot of people, you know? So I don't know how you feel about that, but I do see you saying they feel like that about everybody. So I'm like, this entire energy is just showing me that you're really not over romanticizing shit. You're not over romanticizing nothing. It is what it is, or it is what it isn't. What is my cards? Let's see where you stand with this energy. Let's use this deck. Because, I mean, So let's see. What is this person's next steps towards Taurus? What is this person's next steps towards Taurus? Transformation. I'm telling you, all of them are transforming. If they were a player, they don't want to be a player no more. If they were a cheater, they don't want to be a cheater no more. This is a season of growth this summer, and I feel like for many of you Taurians, these are going to be connections that you're the one that got away, and so they are in that season of being forever changed. All right. Spirit Taurus, where do you stand with this person? Projections. Taurus, you feel like these are connections that want you to see whatever fantasy you want to believe about them. Like they don't really put their money where their mouth is. Like they don't really show up in a connection the way they claim they do. But they will project to you whatever you want to see, and that they're just like a mirage. They're like chameleon energy. They're figments of your imagination at this point. Oh my God. Taurus, what are your next steps towards these connections? Revenge. Ooh. Are you burning bridges? Let it burn. If you're feeling it in your body, you'll find somebody who make it change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Been there, done it, fucked around. After all that, this is what I found. Yeah. Nobody wants to be alone. I think you're going to be alone. And you feel like these connections need to spend time with themselves, because all they can give you right now is to be big mad about not having you in their life and do things to hurt you. That's what I'm picking up on. You feel like if you let them come any closer to you, they're going to try to get their get back on you. Or vice versa. And I feel like it's the type of energy, you know, like let's say you go back to where you came from and you try to put people on. Part of you feels like, based off history and time, you can almost guarantee. No, put that back in there. No, you don't. Y'all broke my other one. Put it back so you can close the room door properly. Are you sure? Let me know. Yeah, it feels karmic and imbalanced, and you feel like they will literally just be trying to, that they just coming towards you because they're fiending for you. It's lust, but it's nothing serious. Ace of Cups. And I feel like they are soliciting friends and other people to help. And like, but that's a part of every grieving process. Desperation calls for desperate measures. So that I feel like that's the energy that a lot of them are in. They're desperate to make a point. They'll be whoever you want them to be. And they want you to think that that's a good thing. Spirit, what's your advice to Taurus? See through the illusion, see through the bullshit, burn the bridges, let it go, find your flow, and wait for them to let you know. All right, if you got to cry them out your system, write a message in a bottle, because you're on your North Node, baby. You're going far. North Node, let them all go. I feel like this is a goodbye note or goodbye letter to every last single person in this paradigm, in this shift with you. And it's like you're thanking them for helping you develop into the person that you are, but you're going to a level, you're leveling up to a new grade. This is a new semester next year. I feel like you're going to a new semester in the month of August. So you know the next 3-6 months, the reading's gonna be good, because I feel like it's gonna be new energy. There may be some stragglers that still try to pull X, Y, and up, but we're graduating together. So everyone that says graduation, I want you to, when the 1st of August gets here, I'm going to do a little live stream, and we're going to take our little tassel and put it on the other side and say, congratulations. You get to your diploma, and you get to move on to the other side. Because this is over. These connections are over and done. For those that are ready for it to be over and done. Like, you tired of hearing the same old love song, knocking the boots. It's over. Done. All finito. Time is up. The wheel of fortune is done. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey until the next one. Bye, you guys.